into a reciprocal interaction, reflective ethics, the golden middle, and all that. Things that most everyone knows, few remember, and even fewer actually apply consistently in practical life. The sorts of things that will significantly improve the quality of life for you and for everyone about you. So a couple of words are in order as a reminder. In way of simple examples. Suppose I give you feedback and I critique what you have done and I drop you 10 packets of input. But when you give me feedback, when you give me critique, I will start getting itchy after the first package and I will start being allergic and agitated after the second and the third. That is obviously not in balance. Again, I might expect you to give me or do for me a dozen things, but I'll hardly give you one and do half a thing in your interest. Obviously out of balance. I might have a bunch to say, to share, a proper package, and enter a 10-15 minute monologue before my companions. Okay, do read the room though, if everyone is actually inclined and interested. But beyond that, go for it. Some things need their proper measure and length. Having said all of that, are you going to be patient, be receptive, and give the same courtesy to all of your companions? Let them all speak their 15 in turn, and you will be quiet instead of the spokesperson at the fore. Are you going to do that? If not, it's out of balance. Now, yes, in the real world, in practical life and its many contexts, it is often not quite as simple and clear-cut as a 50-50 even split reflection. There are situations, contexts, there are roles that we assume. Say, for example, the boss and the employees. The boss holds a particular directive position, gets to tell the others what to do and how to do it. The others take the trouble and do it. But they are duly compensated for the trouble. There is a certain contract and a ratio of exchange, where in the proper balance of all things, a 50-50 or better is accomplished at the end of the day. Really, likewise with our peers, those on a level with us without roles assumed. If on this field I cannot reciprocate, then on the other field I will return the balance and what is due in order to keep the scales level or tipped a bit more your way. For it is only ever when we drop in a bit of surplus that things actually get rolling, that things develop, there is a positive evolution. If it's always a bit less from me and a bit more from others, with a stance, why should I, they did not, that is the negative loop, leads to decline, leads to degradation, to a reduction for everyone involved. Give a bit more than you take. Simple. Beyond that, as you ponder the scales in the mirror, do always hold yourself to a standard higher than others. Do not ever impose upon others a standard higher than you hold yourself to. If I myself do not match this standard, then surely I won't expect anyone else to match that standard either. Rather, be an exemplar, be a pioneer in setting a higher standard that you hold yourself to. Others may be inspired to reflect that. As noted, all of these are basics, very basics, but they are, alas, so rarely remembered in practical action. Why is that? What actually happens that we engage against our better understanding? What happens is simply you become infatuated with yourself. You are self-deluded and assume a certain entitlement unto yourself. And in that, you filter your complete field of cognition. Your memory is compromised by your deluded state, by the drives of your ego, your individuation before the interests of others. Really very, very basic again. And to that, self-awareness, introspection, and owning up your decrepit, self-absorbed state, those are the only remedies. Let us try to apply for ourselves, so that others too may get over themselves and we can all be better off together in mutually fulfilling harmony. Thank you.